And my character, he is kind of dropped out of school a few years ago. He is stuck in this job that he hates and in love with this girl who he is kind of never told. And when he has the bomb strapped to him and knows that he has a finite period of time to live, he quits his job. He, confesses his love to this girl. He kind of tries to mend a relationship with his best friend that has been strained over the past several years. So it really is kind of ironically the best thing that could have happened to him. There's some um, pretty big set pieces where we'd have a long strip of road and 20 stunt drivers all driving around me, and I'm supposed to kind of weave in and out of them, and the crew is I think oftentimes fearful for their lives because I'm not such a great driver, but they allowed me to drive, and I guess sometimes they need to see me personally driving, so I got to drive in a lot of the scenes, and no one was injured. I think the character that Danny's playing was written for him. It's so specifically his voice. He has such a unique way of being intimidating and just terrible, and at the same time somehow sweet and endearing and funny. It's a very, very strange and unique combination, and it's so important that that character has that because he has an arc. As awful as the character is, he kind of has he kind of has his own storyline, and you kind of almost root for him at some point as an audience. Ruben has a really great sense of maintaining, kind of what seems honest for the characters, even set against the backdrop of a very broad movie. And for an actor, that's kind of the most important thing you want from a director, is that somebody who can account for what your character is going through and deal with it in a way that both serves the story and also seems to be in line with what you're bringing to it. Having said that, he also has just a great sense of what's cinematic and what's funny and what looks great, in terms of the way the movie is shot. And so the movies end up being entertaining as well, but he never compromises character. I think the movie tells kind of a very provocative and interesting and kind of compelling story, but in the real way. So even though it's funny and even though it's like, there's got this great high concept to it, and there's a chase, and there's like a countdown literally for the bomb. I think, the characters are real and the emotions are real and the relationships are dealt with honestly. And so I think, it'll tell this really kind of entertaining story, but not in a way that ever compromises the people that are inside of it.